Moda here. I am live this time. We got a thunderstorm happening, so I wanted to share a thunderstorm with you. But you have to be patient. As we know, they come and go as they wish. You're going to over here in the garbage can. It'll be all shy now. Now the video's on. I'm going to shut you down. It's all wet though, so I have to be careful. Because it's the Wooden Boat Festival weekend. And, ooh, you see it? Oh, there it is. Quite a ways away though. I've got to get something to set this on because it's wet. So that's quite a far way away. It was. Oh, you hear it? That's over this side too. A couple sides here. I gotta get a piece of cardboard though. Ruin the juice. All right. Oh. You guys know me, it's always an obstacle. Okay, now we'll see if we can pinpoint the next one. Because it's kind of coming around in a few directions here. I think it's going to crack-a-lacka over here. It was closer. It went away. That one, it's really far now. Of course, I didn't grab my tablet. I'll turn you this way. So, as I was starting to explain, it is the Wooden Boat Festival. And I don't understand what the hype is, but man, these people are coming in the droves. What? Somebody explain to me what is happening. Why? What is it with the Wooden Boat Festival? They're boats made of wood. Anyway, there was a torrential downpour. Not torrential, actually. It was actually quite light. Needed rain. Needed water. Okay, I hope we're in the right direction now. It's usually the direction I'm filming in, ironically. And, ooh. I don't know if it's even catching that. It's like strobing. Whoa. We'll see, because some people catch some really amazing stuff, and you never know. Just want to make sure I'm in the right direction. And they'll leave in mass forces now. Because just like in Colorado, when I worked in the mountains, and it would start snowing like really bad, like it'd start dumping snow, and people would get up and frantically leave, and then they'd all get stuck somewhere down the canyon behind each other. Just wait the storm out. That's the key. Wait the storm out. Okay, good. I think we got it in the right direction. I'm gonna go over this. Oh, there's a car here. See, scared away when we pull the camera out, so that's why I pulled the camera out. That scared that little bitch away. Anyhow, I'm here again, all by myself. All by myself. And it was real close. It went in and out as fast as I could walk from the other side of the building to get my tablet and back out. Bam. Because thunder showers are not very common for this area. Looks like it's going to the right a little bit too as well. I can just try to. Here's a flickering. Flickering going on over here. Oh, yeah, no, it's definitely over here. Sorry. Off in this area, right in here. I mean, I've got most of this part of the sky covered from the bakery to the Bishop, which is where I always film. So, you want to come visit me? Not in a crazy, messed up way. Well, I'll learn about it somehow. I'm not moving the camera. Wow. Well, I will tell you though, I do feel like I'm gonna bring this in just again a little bit, just in case I'm right off the edge of it. The blank sky. Come on now, give the people something. Well, maybe that's what they mean, like in good times and in bad. You're here, I'm here. That's all. And some kids enjoying it. Those are kids. Okay, so talk about time warp. Did anybody go through a time warp today? Because, well, I worked last night and then I woke up, it was noon already. And then, I should go up to the bell tower. And then, oh, you saw that one. And then it was already 3 o'clock by the time I knew it. 3 o'clock, like totally, blink one eye. Made their little kids go home. Go home, little young little Jaspers. Actually, I encourage all ages because we're all kids at heart and we're all old in wisdom, some more than others. And kids, what make the world go round, and You're on YouTube, little brats. Flickering behind. It definitely bounced real quick. Wherever it went. Came in and bounced like a kangaroo. Speaking of kangaroo. I believe everybody should buy a kayak, or actually, I feel like if anything was going to happen, I feel like our fridge has a purpose other than just for food. Um, I don't know. Could be a safe shelter spot if you had to. I said if it was airtight and you could put straps in it, if something happened, you could just jump in your fridge because everybody had one pretty much. Anyway, I'm just here to try to catch the thunder showers. There is thunder showers, believe it or not. Not just kids yelling. It's the Wooden Boat Festival here in Port Townsend. Well, there we go. And I'm pretty sure that a lot of people are going home early now because of it. Because nobody likes to get their hair wet. Oh, lightning. Not sure if you're seeing it. Anyway, never put anybody on Front Street. If you're here. If you're not, you're not. It's a pattern, people. It literally is a pattern. That's why there's forecast people. My guess is I should invest in a forecaster, a weather forecaster. Probably get good returns. Yeah, today it'll be cloudy about 2 hours later than it was yesterday. Depending on what part of the system is by us, because the system is not small. The system is large in the sense of it's not just one thing flying through the air. It is multiple objects. And let's just equate it to, let's say, our planets, which are Mars, Jupiter, Venus, Uranus. Is that even a planet? Uranus? I think it is. Yeah. Neptune, Earth, the Moon, all of those. And how long they take to rotate around the sun in their own parameters. It's sort of like this system. There is a center that it is all following, and each part of it has its own time frame in which it appears. So again, it's not just one thing flying through the air at a fast rate. It's a system. So there would be multiple objects of large nature that have things following it of larger, smaller nature. And again, since it's not moving at the speed of light, it takes a time frame for it to pass in full. And probably depending on where you're located on planet Earth would be how you see it and how long or how often or if at all. Maybe you have a bunch of trees around your house, because if you have trees, you'll never see it unless you get out and go check things out somewhere else. During the night, during the day, during the night, during the night, during the day, not just same time every day on your way home from work. Expand your horizons. Nighttime has some of the most amazing newly happening things that haven't always been happening. but new encounters around the moon. So around the middle of the month, if you guys can just wake up or pull yourselves away from your phone, go outside, check out the moon, you'd see what I was talking about. And not just 1 hour, like you might have to watch the moon for, 4 hours, but there's signs to it. That's the difference. There's signs to this program. That being, if it's a clear sky, pretty much nothing's going to happen. It's not sticking out like a sore thumb going, hey, look at me. The movement of this system causes vibrations on our planet, on our atmosphere, and I believe that's the shadowing we see. Whoever can see it, maybe the few. So it takes time, and you're going to see different features through it. Like when it rains and there's rainbows, but not just one full rainbow, but 2 full rainbows. Full. If you could take pictures of that rainbow and lose the contrast on it, you would see behind it is a reflection of, to me, what I call the rainbow planet. It bounces the light off of the sun like the moon does, and it might even be bouncing light off the moon to this planet twice. And that's why there's 2 of them. I don't know. The nuclear physicist said I was using my imagination. Pretty damn wild for someone who really doesn't, do anything but work, really. So, the rainbows kind of gave it away. Like, really? How many double rainbows are we going to have this year? Odd. Pretty old. Not common. And we talked about the chemtrail spraying. I'm not calling conspiracies. I'm not saying anything. I'm saying there's a residue in the sky left by airplanes. Don't know what kind of airplanes. Not going to make any presumptions. And as I've described before, and since maybe somebody doesn't want to watch my videos from before, I'll explain that some of what we're seeing is if you took a stereo speaker and you put water in the middle of it, and then you turned on some music, any kind of music of any sorts, and 10 different types of music. Every single one of those music tones, vibrations, will make the water do different patterns. Sort of like a snowflake, how a snowflake is different in every single snowflake. Every tone is different. And so if these planets are omitting a tone, and it's not a tone that we are used to, but let me tell you this, I've worked in a casino, and I know what it's like to sit all night long and listen to the sound of a bunch of friggin' bells, okay? Ding, 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 all night long. I'm not like 12 long hours of it. So tone that some people can hear differently. Dogs can hear tones different. Birds can hear tone different. Birds can feel the vibration. So I believe that literally, honestly, when the birds start freaking out horribly, running for cover in my refrigerator, just because Harrison Ford did it and he got away with it. Because I'm pretty sure it'll float if you just keep the air out. And then you can eat a sandwich while you're waiting for the whole shit to go over. So I was saying this whole wooden boat festival thing's going on, right? And they are coming in droves, like droves, people like everywhere. Like I've never seen so many couples get out of a car and go to an event before in my life. Makes me wonder, why do they come in droves? What is up with the film festival that makes it? I mean, the uh, Wooden Boat Festival that makes it the Wooden Boat Festival. I mean, big deal. Like sometimes you can't even go on their damn boats. I don't know. I think you have to pay to get on their boats. Like, what's going on so many boats like that? Like, I mean, not that it wouldn't. Certainly wouldn't pay. Well, okay, you better watch what you say, because like I might pay one day, because I really like boats. Anyway, the system. So it's snaking by us out there, and it's in the universe next to us, in its pattern. And honestly, I believe that is how the weather people get their money. And it's probably those same people that own the TV stations who are telling you what not to listen to. Just stick with me, people. I'll tell you the truth. I tell you the truth because I don't want to know any other way. And truth sounds so much better when you say it when you don't have teeth than lie. Liar, 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 liar. No, see, liar just comes out no matter what. But truth, truth, justice, and in God we trust. And I want to remind everybody that that money, every single piece of American money, says in God we trust. You can't take it away yet. Ha, ha. But I think it's sad anyway because, we all should have the same goal in life, in the sense of being there for our neighbors, our family, our friends, strangers, people in need. Oh, wow, that's the music at the festival. That's why they're coming. There's a band over there they all like. Music soothes the soul, people. We go over there and party hop. Crash some party. I'm sorry, I wish it would have been a little more spectacular. I was on it though, just in case. See, all I have to do is mention I'm going away, and then I'll be like, "Hey, wait, don't go." Oh, you might be getting it closer again, rolling in like a weeble wobble on a wooden table. And you can see though, they are still coming in. Okay, watch pot never boils, and it's so true. Okay, there's one. See, because I was going to leave. I'm leaving. Oh, like yesterday. Very nice lady. I think she said her name was Susan. She came knocking on my door, said, "You got a wrench? Car won't start." So I did the girl thing. Because the boys sat in the car, watched. I don't even think they watched. Anyway, long story short, tightened up her battery cable there, and she was able to start a car, and on the way she went. Oh yeah, they're here for the band. I can hear it now. Let's set someone's music in their car. I just want your extra time in your kiss. You better not do it alone if you want to press me on. I know how to undress me. Oh, you don't have to see me. You can be mine. Well, just leave it all up to me. We can show you. You don't have to be rich to be my girl. You don't have to be cool to be my world. I just want your extra time in your kiss. I know you guys can't hear it. That's why I'm singing it for you, even though I'm not in tune. Sorry. I do like to sing. Just carry a tune. Okay, Wooden Boat Festival happens every year. I think they're like on the, 68th one. So every year, same time, first weekend in September. But I think that we might have to part because I got to go listen to some music. I could bring you and film it. And then I could sort of live chat it, but it's not really live. But it's still chatty. I got a spot we can go to. I'll film it. So we'll go by now. Thanks for being here. I'm going to walk to a spot. We'll see if it's better. Okay? Girl, you don't have to be cool.